Welcome back. 13 minutes after 8 now. A Utah-made film is turning heads and starting a conversation about mental health and how checking in on a friend can save a life.
It is called Last 7 Days, telling the story of how everything can change in just a matter of days. Let's get to Lincoln now.
Yeah, good morning, Ron and Mary. Last 7 days, it's a story about struggle, hope, and a reminder that you are not alone. And I am joined right now by director Rickey Jewkes. Thank you for joining us, Rickey. And lead actor Anthony Sonnier Jr. Thanks for coming in to both of you.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Well, Rickey, let me start with you. What inspired you to kind of tell this story?
Well, the concept kind of came with a huge fear of mine that I would find kind of lost footage of a friend of mine. So the story kind of came about. I talked with Paul. We worked closely together on several projects, and we wanted it to be focused on a military veteran because his father's a veteran and knows a lot of people who are in the military. So the story just kind of came together. There's a huge crisis of mental health here in Utah, so we wanted to do a heavy-hitting film that really addressed that.
Give us a synopsis of the film. What is it about for those who haven't heard of this?
Yeah, so it's about a military veteran who is documenting what he understands as the last week of his life. And it covers his highs and lows throughout the week, and really is just an adventure to see what his outcome is going to be.
Okay, so let me talk to you, Paul. When you heard, how did you first hear about this and you think, I want to get involved in this?
Yeah, we were talking one day at work, and Rickey basically was like, hey, we need to do something, and I have the script. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, I didn't tell you about it? And I'm like, no, you didn't. And so he tells me about it. He explains the synopsis and everything about it, and I was like, I'm all in. Like, let's do this. What do we need to do? And started getting the ball rolling.
What was it like for you? Obviously, it's a heavy topic. So to do this, talk about that process.
Like you said, yeah, it is a heavy topic. It was good. Just focused on it. Going through the highs and lows with the character, along with feeling honored. Like Rickey had said, my dad's a vet, a military vet, and I have a lot of friends who are military vets. So I have heard stories of what some of them have gone through. Their highs and lows, so to be able to portray that in this film, it's really heavy, really hard-hitting, very natural, very real, was good, and I felt really honored to be able to do that.
We've already said it's a heavy topic, but Rickey, it's also a story of hope, too?
Yes.
Just explain why.
Ultimately, it's a message of hope. Without giving any spoilers for the movie, it's really necessary to see what warning signs might be in someone that you know. And it covers a lot of aspects of daily living, of our purpose of life, and all of the above.
Have you made a full-length film before?
This is my first feature film.
First feature film, then. What was the process like?
It was awesome. Because we had limited resources, we funded it on our own. It's been a grassroots effort from the beginning, and so we funded it on our own, and we didn't have the luxury of multiple filming days, so we had to cram a 106-minute movie into 7 filming days. So we're filming multiple scenes a day. It was, as soon as we got a good take, we're moving on. And it was really fun. We had an amazing crew that believed in it. They saw the filming schedule and they're like, I don't know about this, but we got it done, yeah.
Excellent. Kind of like a passion project then.
Oh,
basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you see it the same way, Paul?
Yeah, it was a more passion project, and thankfully everybody came in and loved the script, and this was an important message for them also. So a lot of people did cash in favors for a lot of people, and it just turned out amazing. Everything flowed beautifully for us.
This hasn't been released yet, so let's talk about when or how people can see it when it is. What do they need to know? What do you need to let them know?
Yeah, correct. So Because it's independent, we control its destiny.
Right.
And we don't want this to fall into the void of unseen indie movies.
Right.
We really believe that everyone needs to see this movie. So that's why we're turning to the public for help in getting this out there.
Okay.
So right now we're just trying to build a social media following so that we can use that to, when we're pitching to a distributor, say that, hey, we got this many people who want to see this movie. And so we've been doing a lot of talking to people on the street, a lot of like fun reels on social media to try and drum up interest. So far we've accumulated about 16,000 followers on Instagram, another almost 13,000 on TikTok. We're hoping that gets a lot higher as the word gets out, but we started first week of January and we're here at the end of January, and we've started from essentially zero.
Good momentum then. So give us those social media handles so people know where to find you.
Yeah, so it's just my name across platforms.
Spell your name just so we have it.
RickeyJewkes.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's where that's the best place to go to kind of build the momentum here, but also for future announcements, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. Which, big announcement, we're releasing our first trailer on Monday.
Okay,
Monday at
excellent.
7 p.m. That will be on Instagram and TikTok. First on YouTube, like an hour before, but then on the social medias.
Okay, Rickey Jewkes and Paul Anthony Sonnier Jr., thank you so much for joining us. These are Utah guys, by the way, with deep Utah ties. So let's help the local boys make good, right? Let's do that and kind of build the momentum.
All right.
We'll send it back
that's
to you
great.
guys.
You follow the name Rickey Jewkes.
Yeah,
Okay,
looking
we have
forward
that up on
to
the
seeing
screen.
it.
And
Okay,
since we're talking about that, we want to put up the resource here. If you or someone you know is struggling at all, there is help available for you or for that person. It's 24/7. You can call the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline by just dialing 988.